This game takes forever to fucking launch, doesn't it?
2 minutes late, brother. That's 50% off your credit score. I don't know why credit score was the thing that got me there. Okay, we're back. We're back, right? We're back in Galarian. We're back in the saddle. Back in the saddle again. Watch references. Blah. Is that the guy making it? I would like to know. I guess maybe I left it in the chest. And that's like, you know, the whole thing behind it. But I'm pretty sure that the dinosaur unclipped its shit again, didn't it? Pretty sure that maybe he took his gear off of him, and then he shouldn't have had it. Dinosaurs again unclipped its gear, though I'm sure that. Yeah? What are you milking there, buddy? Are you milking, son? God. Questions I never thought I'd have to ask myself. Apparently I'm just full of equipment again. I've picked up a bunch of shit. Nuts. Nuts, all of you. All of you. But one person? No. No, all of you. Stuff. Am I vulnerable to acid? What a weird fucking thing. Okay, first dibs on gear, of course, goes to the party. Then it goes a little further down. I don't think that's an actual weapon. I think this is the same thing. It's going to freak out at me. What the fuck are you on, Strumpet? You okay? You feeling okay, buddy? Doesn't seem like you're okay. It seems like you might need a little bit of help. I could have sworn I had a special clip. Maybe I think I give it to Bull rush and overrun maneuvers in addition. I'm aware of this about charges an enemy. The enemy suffers my. Okay. Yeah, that thing's better than that one. Some people dedicate their life to horny posting, and you know what? I can appreciate it. I can't get behind it, but I can fucking appreciate it. You're using a heavy shield, right? No, it's a tower shield. Is everybody good on rings? Okay. I think the belts are kind of meh. I don't think anybody specifically needs one. Oh. Yeah, that would cause a little bit of conflict there, wouldn't it? Sometimes, man. Ugh. It's gotta question my own sanity. Am I willing to put up with this today? I guess. All the equipment's probably set up fine. Magic and Arcana. Competent. No, Arcana and use magic device. On use magic device. And Arcana. Okay, just give her the armor bracelets. Except for that's not going to work because this would overlap with. I have no fucking clue. Honestly, too much overlap here. What? It's like I don't even know what you know. What the I can't even tell what that image is. Either the really small ones or whatever the heck the one above it's supposed to be. I might be getting too old for reality. Just gonna physically disperse. Okay. Our quests have to do with, let's see, finding Stoffin, find Captain Sickland, find Queen Gallifrey, find the entrance to the Illusible Prison, go to the Dragon Burial Ground, up Chimney Sully Creek, intercept the demon army near the Shrine of Polaria, visit the homeland of Regil. Okay. Okay. It's not impossible. I can't parse that sentence. What does it mean, Father? I wish I could just cut from here. Don't need a pickaxe, don't need a falcon. If it's stacked up, it's useless. Hit the bulk selling button as well. Better not be selling my jade. By jade. Didn't even use a flail. Use a spear, use a crossbow. Now, granted, I'm sure the equipment isn't up to date, but pretty sure nobody even uses a flail anyway. Scimitars. Talking about needing scimitars. I make you very happy, life on farm. Sherman, I thought you knew how to type in English. What happened? God damn it, I could have sworn you knew how to type in English. It's not gonna make you happy. Okay. That should be that. So fucking 300,000 gold. You get the new hooked hammer. Daring to use a heavy or a light? That's a light crossbow. The irons. Enemy melee range, but no higher than 5. It's adamant at full plate, which is probably fine. Whenever an enemy converts critical hit, that just seems like it's less good than this, huh? Okay. Now we're finally good to leave town, I think. We're well, I want to take care of a couple of them first, right? So there's got to be some kind of order we need to go in here. what it's going to be. However, fucking hell. You can't just include. Very good for you. You grow very big, huge ass. I think the kids call it dump truck. Grandma make many. Man, how's my army looking? Demon army near Polaria's Fall. There is no demon army near Polaria's Fall. It's not a moving one. Also, still got 2 days. We're going to sign any of the generals. We need to do, right, is we need to manage some of this stuff. No, I don't think gamer boys take baths. So, look at that texture. I think I downgraded the textures because we have an issues with, didn't I? I don't think I've ever. Ugh, man. Okay. I know. Well, did you promise no more management? Please. Apparently it's not even here. Oh, we already built the teleportation circle. Okay, I don't think gamer boys take baths, so I think that's the first problem with your lands of Yathwatch Gloomy Gorge. Where? Gloomy Gorge is up there. Lands of Yathwatch. I don't think we can upgrade. Oh, shame it take 2 fucking days to walk down there. Who's here? Who's standing on the forest? Chief Soul! Very, very, very precious. Almost never heard of. Gamer Boy Bathwater. Barely, lightly used. See a little bit of backwash floating around in it. Slowly, barely moving, a formless figure shuffles towards you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Saul. But the state of him, the wound has desiccated him, drained him of the last vestiges of strength. His clothes are caked in blood. His eyes are glazed and rolling in his head, and black saliva trickles from his limply gaping mouth. Saul, is that really you? Saul stares at you for a while, as he doesn't recognize you, but his awareness slowly sharpens. Commander, to Dwezid. I'm going to Dwezid. Need to gather. Rescue. Easy, easy. We'll rescue everyone, alright, Saul? The commander is back. Everything's going to be fine. Shava, Malek, Hijler. They're all there. There, he points in a direction. He gives you a worried look. He's not himself. We need to get him back to the healers first. Maybe he'll remember something once he gets there. Great. Thank you, he coughs. Commander, you're the commander. Need to get Dredged there. We'll talk there. Sorry, just thinking about very rarely used Gamer Boy cleaning materials. Ah, yes, the holy stick of Gamer Boy, what's the word I'm looking for? This is the point. This reinforces the point I was trying to make. Deodorant stick was what I was thinking of. Saul's looking better. His wounds have been bandaged. His gaze is more lucid. And he's still not the same peaceful old man you left in Dresden. His haggard, pale face bears the mark of emaciation and death. The commander is back. So am I. I can't believe it. He talks like he's Dutch. That's what it is. Land chuckles. Must be charmed or something. I bet Semovalek thinks yours must have died long ago. But here you are, wheezing away. Come on then, tell us what happened. We need to hurry. He lets out a wheezing, heavy sigh. At first, nothing unusual. We were just living our lives. But then a whole tribe got stricken with something. It was like a disease. Your arms ache. Your legs ache. It tears you from the inside. Nobody knew about it. And then, one night, we all woke up. See, he thinks for a moment. Can't remember what came next. I remember opening my eyes, and I'm walking out the gate. A guard stops me. I say, Lady Aneria's orders. He doesn't believe me. And I just grab him and... Oh, I don't remember. I really don't, he shakes his head as he's trying to drive away the dark thoughts. Like a nightmare, it was. I remember us walking a long way. I remember the white eyes of a demon. People screaming. It's sickening to remember. I can guess what happened there. Salmavelek performed his vile ritual again. Yes, he fed them human flesh. And when that wasn't enough for some, he would sting them with his poison. Yes, it's a fucking word, man. It's a goddamn... Ugh. Those who survived became something else. His face crumbles with a cry. I'm old, weak, good for nothing. Not even for being a demon shave. They poured blood down my throat, and still I couldn't get the power and all our tribesmen got. So the demon just said, Begone, carrion. Let the wound kill you. You're on your last legs and all the same. Useless I am. No, you're not useless. Samavelek underestimated you. But you beat him. You survived and made the journey back. All I could ever wish for is to be as half as tough as you are, soul. Yes, there were runes, Valley of Temples, she called them. Saul frowns and searches his memory. He said something about a city hanging over a rift, an ancient city. The city of Iz. It's a funny coincidence that we need to go there anyway. Although, it's not much of a surprise, really. Demons are either cowards or idiots. So that's probably why Simovalek is sitting close to Iz, so he can turn tail and run back to his friends if things get ugly. I'll bring your people back, trust me. We will, Chief. We will. Chief, I've sworn to destroy Simovalek no matter what it takes, and I'll keep my word. Maybe you can't. Maybe there is no bringing them back anymore. Whoever poisoned is poisoned forever. But seeing them before I go, even like that, would be a brushing. Man chuckles bitterly. Hey now, the commander has already promised that we'll get everyone back. Don't make him reconsider. And don't you go dying on us before we get back, you hear? Shun your shush. Oopsie whoopsie. Terrible. Horrible. Never talk to a Dutch person. Okay. Now we try to walk the creek again. Mines. Wouldn't it be like a... God, not a mine, that's for sure. It'd be like a still or like a refinery or something. Mines is not the right. You don't mine water. Spring?
So you've seen how fast a paladin can bring up their shield to fend off a blow? It's the same thing. It takes years of practice.
Unless all the water is so salty that it's basically just a block of salt. That's obviously the answer, right? Where all the gamer boy... Fucking God, I hate the statement. I do hate the statement. Where all the gamer boy bathwater is clearly the Dead Sea, right? Because it's so fucking salty. Telling the truth about one of Dresden's jails become the light. He secretly became a worshipper of Zon Cthulhu, Dark Prince and the Prince of Pain. God of darkness, envy, loss, and pain possesses one of the most twisted and evil minds to it beyond. Doesn't God of pain is well earned, and though he's been the root of countless torture stories. Terrorize all the prisoners, learn the magic that allowed him to use brutal punishment to leech life from force from his victims. Well, so we don't really get a choice, do we? No, stop. Stop, please. It hurts. It hurts to read. These statements, they hurt my eyes. My eyes, please, not my eyes. I need them so very badly. $23 hours. Nope. Please stop. Please no. Mine eyes, they can only take so much.
If I were to bisect you right there, where your human and lizard halves meet, it would look quite ridiculous.
If you did that, then each half would grow into a whole new land, and the two of them would give you a double beam. That's mongrel magic for you.
Mongrel magic. No, sorry, I just can't watch him. Okay, we're here to save the priest, I think. Jerna! Pathfinder, the cleric is lying on the riverbank. The sand soaked with his blood. Save Melissa. The village, so beautiful, so peaceful, so many good people living here. But something has been worrying me ever since the day I came here. Couldn't stop thinking about all the strange rituals in the grove. All the weird conversations about firstborns being doomed to die. I try not to think about it too much. If the villagers were not willing to embrace the faith of Erastil, I didn't want to appear judgmental. But I was wrong. I should have trusted my instincts. There's a great evil at work in the village. When Melissa and I decided to get married, she told me that she wanted to do it under the rites of Erastil. I hadn't asked her to do that, but she had already made up her mind. It was entirely her decision. She asked me not to tell Markel about it, and we tried to keep things quiet, but he found out about it anyway. Well, he grew more and more gloomy with every passing day. I did not understand what was going on until Melissa finally told me the truth, something that everyone else in the village knew except for me. Locals perform their wedding rites upstream from the isle on a boat. The bride is supposed to take off her wreath instead of floating down the stream, when she recites a horrible, profane oath that I do not wish to repeat. You see, when she gives away her wreath, she also promises to give her firstborn to the river. Body, mind, and soul. It may not happen right away. It may take years, but in the end, the river always takes what belongs to it. And Markel, he's a few minutes older than Melissa. Do you see? The dying man whispered hoarsely. You can hear the anguish in his voice. The people of the Chili Creek believe that they worship the river, but these rites are not druidic in nature. They are not the rituals of the green faith, or of the cultic practices of some minor deity. No, this malevolent force, whatever it is, has no physical presence in this world. Markel has lost his mind. His parents swore to give him to this monster, and now it has deprived him of his sanity. He took Melissa to the isle, and that's probably where the monster lives, and where sacrifices to it are made. Oh, I wonder what this would be. Not exactly. Locals are just decent people. They don't kill their children with their own hands. The wreath is a sign of obedience. If Future parents agree to the river that the river can take their firstborn whenever it wants. It has the right to their bodies, to their minds. It can summon them at any time and demand service from them. And sometimes the river exercises that right. There's more. Markhill was the firstborn son, the older twin. When he did this to me, he wasn't himself anymore. I believe the river took control of him. Whatever monster local worship has been controlling his thoughts and actions. He took the path to Pigfin. It's an isle in the middle of the river. You can see it from here. Indeed, you look closely and you see a small rocky isle, partially obscured by the river mist. Something drove him insane. The evil that controlled this village is for all these years. It lives in the isle. Take one of the boats from the village and set her free. No, it's too late for me. You can only hear Rastal's hunting horn. My God is waiting for me. All I ask is that you save my wife. My journey through this world, the cleric can barely speak. He coughs up blood and continues weakly. My journey is over. Save her. Cleric breath is shallow and ragged. His quivering lips go still. His eyes close as he passes away to his God. He jumps up and then collapses again. Sometimes. Oh, hi, ancient water elemental. Would you like a serving of fucking arrows?
I'll cut you wide open. You're irrelevant.
Our path leads on.
Do I have to leave the oh! Nope. Okay, wait, yep. I might have to go take one of the boats. Let's see. Take a boat to the pike. It just seems like. It seems like we have to take a boat. I don't know if it's going to require us to just interact with one of the boats up here, or if it's going to require us to. Oh, jeez! Somebody wasn't paying attention, and that somebody was me.
Surrender or else.
Is this guy's immunity to fire, or is it like cold? Huh? 10 damage reduction, poison stun. Yeah, they seem to not really care about fire, or rather, they don't have one opinion one way or the other about it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Mind over muscle.
Oh, she got turned invisible. There it is. What is more dangerous? The unpredictability. Try that again. What is more dangerous? The unpredictability of nature, or the hostile intentions of another? The malevolent force hiding on this isle is a wild, violent, volatile, and ruthless as the natural world, but also has a cunning intelligence, a devious and vindictive desire to keep away unwanted visitors. As soon as the commander reaches for the oars, the water around the boat turns into a thick sheet of ice that freezes the vessel in place. What will the commander do now? So 35, 25, or 53. Yeah, just, Those who rely too much on magic are often defeated by simple non-magic solutions. The commander sneaks into a different vessel and manages to remain undetected until the boat is safely away from shore. The commander sets off for the shore of the small rocky isle, but his journey does not go unnoticed, and it seems that someone on the isle does not like uninvited guests. Suddenly, the mist that rises from the surface of the river thickens into a dense cloud of fog. It blinds the commander and obscures his surroundings. Where is the shore? Where is the isle? The fog is so thick the commander cannot even see the oar he is holding in his hands. What will the commander do now that he's blinded by fog? The sound of running water, the splash of a fish, the wind rustling through the branches of the forest, the sound of a bird chirping on a shore far away. All these sounds paint a picture in the commander's mind that no fog can hide. A light breeze slowly begins to dissipate the cloud of fog. The boat is headed straight towards the island. It will not be long before the commander reaches the black rock shore of the Pikefin. The rocky isle is desolate and bare. Blue-gray lichen and a few sparse straggling weeds are all that survive on its black rocky shore. Further inland, the entrance to the cave gapes open like a toothless mouth. I can read. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind sweeps out from the entrance of the cave toward the river. The water, which was calm only moments ago, begins to swell into massive foaming waves that threaten to smash the boat into the boulder along the cove. How will the commander reach the shore? It has a very this segment really does have like a fighting fantasy vibe to it. Let's just use their knowledge. The boat is tossed about relentlessly by the waves. It is flung into the air and is nearly dashed into pieces on the rocks. However, the commander manages to steer the flimsy vessel away from the collision and out of danger. The moment the boat touches the shore, the storm subsides as suddenly as it started. It's hard to believe that only moments ago, this calm, lazy river was a maelstrom of raging waves and rushing currents. The air is still and peaceful, and the howling gales and roaring winds have completely subsided. The isle looks calm, but so did the river. Those can be deceiving. The lichen-covered black boulders along the shore do not look like they have ever been disturbed. It would be easy to assume the isle is uninhabited. There are no bones, or traces of any rituals. But after moving further inland, the commander sees Marco's boat. It has been carefully pulled up onto the shore beyond the reach of the waves. Noises can be heard from within the cave ahead. There's a shrill, angry voice, followed by the sound of a woman's scream. Were we too late?
What a discovery!
That is quite a discovery.
Jeez Louise. Whoa, okay. Jeez Louise.
I will guide us.
Who fucking set up this goddamn cave? Whoa. Oh my god, man. Getting a little bit ridiculous, game. Jeez Louise! They're only worth 9 experience each as well. That's the biggest pain in the ass. They were only all worth 9 experience each. Oh, hags! The cave is cold and dark. The ground is covered in fog, and an icy current of air flows towards you from the depths of the cave. Water drips from the ceiling, and dim lanterns cast grotesque shadows on the walls. All these years we've been worshipping the three of you, all our prayers to the icy rill, all our sacrifices, oh gods, and all our children. It's been you the whole time? Melissa is huddled in a corner, clasping a withering wreath of grass and flowers to her chest. She looks like she's been crying. Standing in front of her are 3 horrifying old hags. Marco sits at their feet like a faithful dog. And what's so wrong with us, child? The old woman's skin is even whiter than her hair, and her breath hangs in the air like an icy mist. Mist. Second. Her voice is kind, but her gentle words lack sincerity. Beneath her friendly exterior, she is as cold as ruthless as ice. Ugh. We did not wish to bring any harm to you or your brother, but unfortunately you have not given us what we are owed. Deliver to the river what is rightfully hers, and both of you can leave in peace.
You're always too soft, Lavixia.
That hag's voice sounds like the roar of the wind during a storm. Her skin is covered in spidery blue veins, and her eyes flash like lightning.
Do what you're told, lass. Hand over the wreath or face the consequences. You won't escape us. You can run, but you can't hide from old Latinia. Lorenda, Lavixia, my sisters, and do you hear me? Do you know what is destined to happen must happen? The old woman speaks in a whisper. Her blind eyes are as cloudy as the fog on the river, but she turns and points her finger at you resolutely. Look who has arrived! This is the one whose face was revealed thus in the dark waters. He's arrived already. What a surprise! The old woman chuckles approvingly. We just like uninvited guests. We just like uninvited guests. But you are clearly strong, agile, and smart. We appreciate those qualities in a person. Very well. Since you're here, you may as well come in. Commander, Rascal be praised! Those things drove Markle crazy and made him kill my husband. I don't understand what they want. Please save us. So you praise the old stag now, ungrateful child, who has kept you fed, and protected you from every danger. Did your mother worship the old hunter? How about your grandmother, or her grandmother before her? Did they offer him praise? I think not. She shakes her hoary head in disapproval. A little village with important traditions, Land Grimaces. Old traditions are honored and respected by everyone. Now, why does that sound familiar? Who are we? Perhaps we are the waves of the river, or the fish in the deep. Perhaps we are the mist on the water, and are we solid ice, or a raging storm? Why do you ask a question when you already know the answer? Her eyes stare blindly off in the distance. Haven't we already met between the two shores? My sister is wise, but she likes to speak in riddles. Her icy blue lips curl into an amicable smile. We are the three maidens of the river. Yeah, maidens. Generously, those on the water, and revered by those on the land. We fill nets with fish. We keep the filth of the abyss away from our people, and we ask for very little in exchange. Ungrateful mortals, she stomps her feet. We do everything for them. And what do we get in return? Nothing. Instead of being thankful for our protection, these ingrates have started praying to some old bowman. Real live hags. And you are actively practicing magic? How fascinating. Listen, there's something I need to ask. Why do you always gather in groups of 3? She produces a piece of paper and waits expectantly for an answer. The numbers have their magic, and we have our numbers. 2 has a magic of its own, a pair of lovers, a mother and a daughter, a teacher and a student. 4 makes a crowd. That's too close to 5. Bah! No one can really cast spells in groups of 5. 3 is the most powerful number in the world. Sets of 3 are everywhere you look. Everything in the world is either solid like ice or liquid like water, or fleeting like fog. Every event was or is or will be. Every person is either here or there or nowhere. And the most powerful spells are woven when there are 3. What a curious explanation, but it contains a number of logical and factual flaws. Did you know that there are more than 3 states of matter? Take plasma, for example. I managed to isolate it once. I even held it in my hands, although not for very long. By the way, did you know that you can deteriorate the severity of your burns by... If you know all the answers, then why are you asking us questions? Stop your foolish prattle. It bores us. Is it deceit? They pray to the river, and are we not the embodiment of the river? They make sacrifices. Do we not accept them? And when they ask for help, do we not help? Well, that's gratitude for you, mortals. Pfft. We stay awake all night out of concern for the well-being. We fend off demons so they can feel safe, but instead of appreciating our efforts, they call us liars. If it was up to me, she shakes her fist. You shouldn't insult us like that. We find your accusations offensive. We are not mortal tricksters pretending to be gods. We are one with the river. The villagers have agreed to pay the price for our help. We offered them a fair bargain. The hag glares at Melissa coldly. This stupid girl decided to cheat us. If anyone here has fallen victim to deception, it's us. I don't know. They did nothing. They did something to Marco. They made him kill Jurgana, and then they ordered him to bring me here. And now they want... We don't want much, child. Just your wedding wreath. Give it to us, and the two of you can leave in peace. After all, we have protected you from all kinds of calamities. We have provided your village with food. I can read. Don't we deserve your respect and gratitude for our gifts? Will you begrudge us the one thing we ask of you? Why do you need it? She wipes away her tears. You've killed my husband. I am a widow now. Why do you need my wedding wreath? You recall Jurganol's words. When the villagers cast away their wreaths, they promised to give their firstborn to the river. Why would the hags want a widow to complete this ritual? There can only be one answer. Melissa doesn't know it yet. She must be pregnant with her firstborn child. What? The woman places her hands on her belly protectively. She no longer looks afraid. She stares up at the hags in outrage. So that's what this is all about? This is why you dragged me here? You didn't want the wreath, you wanted what it represents? You killed the man I love, and now you want to take my child away from me too? Never. I will not let it happen. So that means, Marco can barely speak. He struggles to finish his sentence. But with each word he utters, he sounds less obedient and more angry. You are the reason I killed my brother-in-law? Thanks to me, Melissa's child will never know their father? And now you want to take the child from their mother? I won't let that happen. I won't allow it. What's going on? Are you trying to rebel against us, boy? Don't forget you will belong to us for as long as you live. You cannot get rid of us, no matter how hard you try. We just have to say the word, and you will be under our control. Marco grabs a stone from the cave floor and attacks the hag. You hear a distinguished crunching sound as Marco smashes a rock into the hag's arm. The hag shrieks and lashes out at the man, dealing him a powerful blow that causes him to fall to the floor, unconscious. Kill them, sisters! No one leaves this place alive! Hey, have you guys considered Fireball? Because, you know, it's about to be time for a Fireball. Oh, that was a mistake. It's okay. Oh, we're in a surprise round, so.
Simply business. You won't survive me.
Oh, spot resistance.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
Kill the one that didn't freeze.
You should have listened to reason. You are today's sacrifice.
It's your time to cease to exist. Make every strike count.
Hags. Not even dangerous.
Go for their heart.
It's easy to fight your neighborhood hag. Just go out and fight them. You know, they might be fucking causing horrific acts of violence against children or dogs or something. Like hags tend to do.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, the necklaces. You can't put it on. You've already got one of equivalent strength. You don't wear that kind. You've already got one of equivalent strength. I'm pretty sure mine's better.
Godspeed.
3 dead hags. Melissa, thank you for saving us from those monsters. I didn't think I was going to survive. And Markle, I thought I lost them forever. Sister, forgive me. I have no excuse for my actions. It's not your fault, I guess. Those hags were controlling your mind, weren't they? They would never have ensnared me if I hadn't been such an easy target. I really did not like Jurgana, and I was against your marriage, and the hags used that to control me. She looks down. After a while, she answers softly, I don't know if we'll ever be able to really forgive you, but you are the only family I have now. I will bury my husband in the ground, and then she carefully places a hand on her belly. Erastil to be my witness. I'll soon have my hands full, but not here. I don't want to ever see this river again. It's my fault that your daughter will grow up without a father. I know that an uncle is no substitute for a parent, but I swear I'll do everything I can for her. I'm sorry, how do you know it's a daughter? What's with this game's obsession with women? I did, but they didn't believe me. Casts a glance toward the village and shakes her head bitterly. They didn't want to believe the truth. They say it must have been a nightmare, or that Markle drank too much. They came up with dozens of different explanations because the truth is just too terrible to bear. They'll keep practicing their rites. I wouldn't be surprised if another nasty creature comes to live on the pike fin in a couple of years. And I'm sure that there are plenty of foul things that would gladly prey on these villagers and accept their sacrifices. I can't live among these people anymore. I am. The hags are dead, and I'm my own man now. Thank you. Thank you. I loved him so much. I thought we had a life ahead of us. She wipes away her eyes. Well, time to say farewell. Yes, she tries to smile. I pray to Erastil for you every day. Here, take this. It's an old family heirloom. I don't know how many generations it's been in our family, but now I want you to have it. Take it as a sign of my gratitude. I hope that it will keep you on your path to victory. Thank you for everything. Farewell. Yeah, they didn't believe me. Nothing worth taking, really. Until, like, 5 gold each. Jeez. Excuse me. When in doubt, save. Well, yeah, I'm always very doubtful of everything, so. Okay. Yeah, it's like. That's not gonna do. How do I get over there? Let's try going here. Brothers, sisters, I'm having a vision. I see her. What? Oh, this is about. This is about Ember. This isn't about me. I was really confused. I see the Holy Martyr. There she is, standing before me, as if she were alive, just like in her sacred image. A dirty, exhausted fighter in rusted armor jabs his finger at Ember, staring at her so intently that his eyes seem to almost bulge out of his sockets. Hey, Toil, look at this over there. It's definitely her. Oh, don't be ridiculous. Huh? I see her too. And who's that next to her? Is that the commander? A heavy-set female tiefling is broken horn and a convict brand on her cheek takes a hesitant step towards you. Yes, it's them. I swear by the holy tears of the martyr, it's really them. Turta, the bricklayer who once stormed into your room to tell you Ember had been abducted, looks at you and all. What are you talking about? I'm not a vision. I'm alive. Instead of answering, Toil falls to her knees before Ember, as the others follow her example. Yeah. What are you doing? Stand up! Stand up now! We'll do whatever the Holy Martyr asks us. We're going to the unholy altar of Baphomet, the one that's shattered by the tears of our Ember the Righteous. The surviving Templars, led by the demon Thrassagod, decided that it was time to repair it and start offering up sacrifices again when since she was no longer there. When people started with our former cultists. They kept them captive and killed them one by one. We don't abandon our own people. We're going to free them, and then shatter the altar into dust while we're at it, along with the demon and his minions. I won't lie to you, Commander. We could really use some help, but we have no time to gather reinforcements. Every hour we delay could mean a death sentence for one of our brothers and sisters. If you and the preacher decide to help us, we'd be grateful to the end of our days. If not, well, we'll figure out something out on our own. We'll help, she looks at you. We'll help, won't we? Everyone knows Ember perished in the abyss along with Commander and her other disciples, thus became a martyr. Well, so everyone thought until today. We were really in the abyss, but we're back now. Aren't you? You traveled in her party, listened to her preaching, fought an evil alongside her. I think we learned something from each other, she smiles apologetically. Thank you, Commander. With both you and Ember and the righteous on our side, we cannot lose. Bless us, O righteous one. I'm not a goddess to dole out blessings, but I wish you serious success, she smiles broadly. Is this the map?
We march ahead.
Where is it even? Hmm. I'm gonna take a day. Whoa! What? Why did that happen? I wasn't sure the heal anymore. Nice 0 damage. Mm-hmm. I thought we just killed an army. Oh. Hmm. Can't buy energy points though. Okay, no point in buying anything then. We'll just wait a little bit. Okay. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Ah. I see them. Look, there they are. A demon, and Toil's there too, staying right in front of him. She didn't seem scared at all.
Bring them to me. Lord Baphomet will be pleased, especially after he sees the blood of the apostates.
Yes, almighty Tharsagard. Do you really think you could just walk away from the cult? You belong to us forever. No one will save you now. Not gods, not people, not even your weak little preacher. And they're quarreling again. Why do some good people understand things when they're explained, but others don't? There is a new unfamiliar undercurrent in Ember's voice. For the first time since you met, she seems genuinely angry. Let's go over there. Sullivan, hurry! The Redeemed Knight can't hold out for long. They'll need our help. And these stupid Templars. How can I make them see they're wrong? Maybe not. It seems some good people just don't understand good words. Sparks flicker in her eyes, and small flames dance on the tips of her fingers. You can't help but shudder as you realize how formidable this fragile elven girl has suddenly become.
Forward, slaves of Baphomet. Prove the master you are worthy to serve him.
Hold on, Redeemed. Don't take a single step back. We have no right to lose this battle. Ember taught us that to win despite fear and despair. And this situation is scary and desperate beyond belief, right? That means it's time to win. Don't give up. We're on our way.
Oh, Lord Baphomet, smite these pitiful freaks.
You're the pathetic ones. Run now, and as fast as you can. Save yourselves while you're still able, for Baphomet will not save you. I mean, as far as they know, well, as far as we understand, we killed Baphomet, so you know. They really should have. They say the righteous have endless patience, yet you still manage to anger her. Better run now. Forgive us, we renounced Baphomet. Immediately, just fucking pisses their pants. Please. Give up. That poor guy didn't run.
Lunchtime. Let's dine on mortal flesh.
Oh, hello. With a carefree smile, Ember waves the demons. I remember you. We met in the Purple City. She looks at one of the demons, a frail-looking creature whose horns have been broken off. How are your wounds? All healed up?
It's a lunatic from Alashiria.
With a crazy mortal who preached to us?
Yeah, it's her, all right.
You know what? Go ahead and slit my throat. Eat me. Do whatever. But I'm not going to kill her. That's right. Demons, mortals, we can all be friends. She's right, you know. I just want to use them for fucking meat shields, essentially. What's the point of this never-ending slaughter? We keep fighting the whole world. Keep fighting the whole world if you want. But I'm done. Screw this invasion. Screw the world wound. Then screw Baphomet twice over.
Are you crazy? I'm gonna make you wish you never said that.
Go on then. Kill me. Life in the abyss is no life at all. The girl was right. Better to live 5 minutes among mortals than return there with you scum.
Peace with mortals. Down with Baphomet.
Friends, thank you. We won't let anyone hurt you.
Thank you, little preacher, for opening our eyes. He turns to his former allies and bares his teeth.
Nice titties for a little boy. Oh, fucking Stampy. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Google. Piece of garbage. Well, who wants to be the first to attack Demon Crusader?
The last one for me. Mind over muscle.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Strike as one.
your chance.
You should have listened to reason. Too late for apologies.
You won't survive me.
Oh, Lane, how I wish that was true. Poor demons. Look, only fucking
Simply
Urashule gets to fucking get redemption. Apparently, she shrink damage at some point. Okay, something about
I'll cut you wide open.
the
Hold on, just a little more. It's your time to cease to exist. Endure this. We shall overcome.
The world in crimson.
You're in my way.
yes, turns.
Make every strike count. Do not hold back.
I love when people just explode in the fucking blood.
I wonder why. Trust in
There's so much fucking health. I like how all the demons came back to life to help us. That's how you know Ember's fucking cause is truly righteous. It revives demons from the fucking dead. Ember, where are you going? That's enough! Her fearsome shouts echoes over the battlefield. All present, Crusaders, Templars, even demons lower their weapons and turn to her in surprise. Enough of this nonsense! I've talked about goodness for so long, over and over. I told them all that all mortals should help each other, and they believed me. Some received my words, passed on to them by others, and it was enough to open their eyes. But you, she points to the Templars with her charred finger, you are blind and deaf to good words. Some people who do not understand good words. I do not want to believe it. But the commander was right. Some people do not change their ways unless they are punished. A gust of hot wind ruffles her hair. I am sorry that I have to do this to you. If only you had listened to me before. Forgive us, girl. Forgive us. We didn't know what we were doing. Don't listen to this mortal fool. Bring me her head. Look. Come on! Does anyone need me to repeat my orders? I'll devour the soul of anyone who dares raise a weapon against me, and I'll start with the traitors. I'll no longer serve you. Curse you and your Baphomet. Down with Baphomet! Down with the Templars! If we die today, we die as Crusaders! I will devour your body and souls, and I'll start with this little piece of fluff. With a baleful glare at Ember, the demon raises his hands, and a ball of ghostly flame starts to form between them. Oh god, not fucking Nocticular herself. Get your paws off her, you scaly filth. What the fuck is going on, man? Emerging out of nowhere, Nocticular moves a finger, and the demons start writhing in pain. She glances around the battlefield with interest. So what do we have here? The preaching of a barefoot little beggar stops a battle, makes sinners repent, and turns demons to the side of good. How very interesting. I confess, girl. Your words fail to impress me in Alsheria, but your deeds, they are intriguing. She glances at the redeemed demons. Hey, you rebels! What does this mean? Do you fear this tiny mortal more than Baphomet, Discari, and all the other demons of the Abyss who will be displeased by your betrayal? No, Lady in Shadow. The voice of the demon is quiet but firm.
We are not afraid of her or them. We no longer we are no longer afraid of anything. We believe our entire lives. We've been afraid our entire lives, but this mortal girl has healed our fear. Kill us if you want, but we are no longer following on his orders. The demon frowns, expecting a punishment that never comes. She looks at you thoughtfully. It's not often I come across things I do not understand. Would you be so kind as to explain what this little girl thinks she's doing? I recall a great deal of crying and sniffling, with some incoherent rambling between the sobs. What exactly was that supposed to explain to me? You there, child! What is all this supposed to mean? How do you make these hardened scoundrels, these blasphemers and murderers, with blood dripping from their hands, repent? What makes even demons who scarcely crawl out of the abyss take your side? The Redeemer Queen! Hello! Thank you for protecting me, she smiles and waves at Nauticula, who recoils. Why are you asking? You already know the answer. You're just afraid to accept it. And don't be afraid. What nonsense! First, don't you dare call me by that idiotic nickname. Secondly, I'm afraid of nothing. Third, please do not think of me as your personal bodyguard from now on. The only reason I didn't allow him to burn you is because I wanted to understand what was going on here. And interrogating a pile of ashes would be a trifle inconvenient. What? You didn't seriously think that your stickingly sweet whining would make me relinquish my demon lord throne, did you? You already know the answer, Redeemer Queen. I see you're not the same as you were in the Purple City. You have changed. In the name of all that is unholy, the demoness rolls her eyes. What was I thinking? What kind of answers could I expect from this feeble-minded creature? I asked myself the same question. I think I wanted to understand why hardened murderers and bloodthirsty demons started eating out of the insane beggar's hand. But what's the use in trying to understand the ravings of a lunatic? The only reward for my curiosity was a headache. I didn't know what's going on here. I have eyes everywhere, and I keep a close watch on you and your gang. I knew it! You sent your friends to look over me. After me and keep me from harm. I had a feeling you were protecting me. Protect you? Who do you think you are, you mortal idiot? If you want, go ahead and jump off this cliff head first. I won't lift a finger to save you. But you already saved me, just now. For the first and last time for your short, meaningless life. The next person who calls me that risks becoming acquainted with my collection of torture implements. As if. Do your own fighting. With a contemptuous snort, she disappears. Ember happily clasps her hands. Good queen. She pretends not to understand, but she understands everything. Her laughter is interrupted by a growl of a demon who has finally recovered. Looks like everyone's brains have already been melted. Doesn't matter. I alone am strong enough to devour you all. Glory to Baphomet, death to mortals. Hey, but there's 3 of you. You said you alone would be enough. Yet you fight in a group of 3. Was that? Quality.
Your pain is my pleasure.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Simply business. Strike as one. You've crossed the wrong mountain.
blood! Tradition is irrational.
It's your time to cease to exist. Attack!
Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna get a turn before he does.
I'm glad they're all fucking, you know. They're all taking their time fucking charging shit up and whatnot.
We shall overcome. Did you see that?
You are today's sacrifice.
Hmm.
What a mess.
You had your chance.
It all worked out so strangely. We've killed many people. We've saved many people. These knights came here to kill each other, but instead, they became friends. I'm so sorry I had to punish them. I didn't want anyone to be good only because they feared punishment. And I don't want people to be afraid of me. But what else could I do if they wouldn't listen to me and kept fighting and everyone would die? Turns out, punishment saved them. You told me it was true, and I didn't believe you, but you were right. And those demons! Back in the Purple City, they laughed at my words, but I saw they were listening. I believed they would one day remember my words and understand them. And it happened. If humans can stop being evil, so can demons. Even demon lords like the Redeemer Queen. Of course, she is very proud. She'd never say it out loud, but I see that she has changed. You know, I pray to the demon lords every day and ask them to come to their senses. Dascari and Baphomet don't listen to me, but she's different. I know she hears everything. Maybe one day, not soon, but one day, she will get out of the abyss. Their numbers will increase. They will be joined by new people who have mended their ways. Good people who still think they have been abandoned and have no choice but to be evil. They'll help each other get out of the abyss, and they'll defeat those who have chosen to stay there. The Redeemed Knights want me to go with them, to teach and guide them. But I can't. I frightened these good people. I did it because I had to, but now they're scared of me. And I don't want anyone to be afraid of me. I know that sometimes fear can save someone's soul, but if I get used to frightening people who will kill my soul, I need to stay away from them. This trick... Soot told me about it, but I didn't want to use it. It's scary. Even I'm scared when I do it. I'm sorry I had to. But if I hadn't scared those good people, we would have had to kill them all, wouldn't we? If people weren't so silly, we could have just talked to them. They are very, very silly. So sometimes we have to do scary things. Wait, what do you think? About me? About these nights? About everything that's happened? My father. He was good. You would have been friends if he hadn't died. So many people I've loved have died. You're not going to die, are you?
Yeah, probably when I close the wound, but you know.
Taught me a lot of things.
You got a little bit with me.
Sometimes you were stern,
Also, like, you know,
but
chronologically, my character, I believe, is old,
because
so,
you were right,
you know,
and
in
I
my
was
head canon
wrong.
at least.
Now I also know how to be stern when it's needed. Thank you.
What do you got on your demons? Give me all your magic stuff, because everything else is probably not worth it. And I'll just hold it in my inventory for literally ever. Because that's the kind of person I am. Okay, all of you, see you later, you know. Enjoy your, free lives, I guess? I don't know. There was something else that I wanted to go to. 3 days. Okay. We're fine. We can teleport over there when we need to. Hold off on that for a little bit. I would like to do the bash in the fortress, so we need to gain that stuff naturally. Hmm. But it says demon and undead, and plague beasts are undead, right? And he could have sworn they were stunned for that turn, but you know. Somehow we'll make it out without losing any units. Fighting a bunch of fucking diseased horses. You know, encircled and beating the living shit out of a bunch of diseased horses. Just an average day of PETA life. So, something beating a dead horse? Okay. Oh jeez, what the fuck was to do with these guys? Oh, fuck off. Nothing personnel, my boy. Oh, jeez. This is a fucked fight, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Fuck it. I'll get over there. I probably should just rest real quick. Brandon, you know you just spent 30 seconds loading in there. Yeah, I know. You know.
Why do I have to do all the dirty work at the camp? We have plenty of soldiers. Why don't we take a few along as servants?
Can't keep the alarm bell silence forever, Helvanicus. When it rings, the fury of the metallic dragons will descend upon you. They'll protect the sacred child. I don't need to silence the bell. I'm going to destroy it. But you won't be alive long enough to witness its destruction. Stop! Stop him! The silver dragon tries to rise. But he is too weak. He is a priest of Dahuk. He wants to take the child. I am Harkagal Razef, protector of this cave. I beseech you, help me. Vanquish him. Protect the child. The black dragon turns slowly in your direction. There you are, Commander. Right on time. We need to finish off this worm before there is more of them appear. The greatest child of dragonkind, Jar Sagax Agahabardaladir. The divine... This fucking hell. Yeah, there's just smash your hand on a keyboard, and eventually you get enough letters. He's been asleep for the egg for centuries, waiting to usher in a new era for dragonkind. Look at the bones scattered around you. These are all the remains of those who fought to keep the sacred child. And today, the metallic dragons will lose the right. Chromatic dragons will be the new guardians of the divine offspring. Did you enjoy my little charade? I know how warm bloods feel about black dragons. I can imagine the kind of reception I would have had if I appeared to you in my true form. But I didn't lie to you about my work. I wish to change the future of our kind. Metallic dragons are hiding away something that rightfully belongs to all dragons, and I am here to retrieve it. You've come to seize the child, to make him a monster, just like you or Master Dahak. You think you can disguise your true intentions with all the talk of fairness? Your soul's rotten to the core. Ask questions. I will answer. Don't listen to him. I tell the truth. The truth. You are nothing more than a pawn, Halkagol. Do what you're told and play your role dutifully, but you know nothing. I serve the greatest of dragons, the rageful Dahak, son of Apsu, the one whose breath... The one whose breath set hell aflame, the one who shall unseat his father and usher a new age for Galarion. An age of glorious conflict. Oh, not more conflict. Doesn't the thought of fill your soul with longing? At long last, you will unleash the pure rage, fury, and chaos in our hearts. To come free. Free? But at what cost? Galarion will be left in ruins. Why would you desire such freedom? No, mortal, don't let him. He wants to use the sacred child to destroy our world. And what is this? What is the alternative? Order and restraint for all eternity. What a dull existence. You metallics are so terrified of your soiling your shiny scales. You fear corruption. You try so hard to always do the right thing. You spend months deliberating over the correct course of action. Is this your idea of freedom? Ha! There is no freedom without chaos. Apsu made us slaves to order, but Dahak shall set us free. The sacred child will help him break our chains. That bell will send a signal to all metallic dragons. Its sound will let them know that the child is in danger. Their presence would complicate matters significantly. Trust me, a fight with them would be a lot harder than beating up this half-dead guardian. You can't break it. The bell's enchantment protects us against dragons like you. I'm helping Hawk. I don't have the strength to fight, but please defeat him and take the egg. You have my blessing. You will pay for this, Commander. Yeah, I'm not helping an evil dragon. Yeah, about that. I'm not going to help an evil dragon. That's just not really in the books for me. Yeah, but apparently hitting an evil dragon is also not in the books for me, so you know. Nice.
Simply business. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Do not hold back.
Why is this guy's AC so fucking high?
You won't survive me. Strike as one.
Should really smite him as well. Critical hit.
It's your time to cease to exist.
It's a bit late, but have a smite.
I'll remove this obstacle.
You're in my way.
There we go. Please go see if the egg is unharmed. The egg. The eggy boy. Oh, eggy boy, the egg is calling. Time to make a nice breakfast sandwich with the egg.
As soon as you touch the egg, it cracks. You watch the small, strong wings break through the shell, and then a tiny, iridescent dragon emerges. He stretches as if he just woke up from a long sleep and looks at you questioningly with big, violet eyes. The dragon lets out a happy squeak and flaps his wings. His gleaming scales are the color of gold. He is watching you closely, and when you look into his eyes, a shiver runs down your spine. This is an ancient, powerful creature. A creature as old as time itself.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing in here? I didn't mean you could touch the egg. He looks as about to collapse. The secret child! He pauses and gazes at the little dragon in stunned silence, and then laughs with joy. Oh, my child! Oh, Jar Sagax Agahabar Galadri! You little wonder! You finally decided to make your appearance! His scales are gleaming now. Scales are now silver. He spreads his wings happily, but it does his best to stay close to you. I see. I've grown too old now, and can't protect you as I once did. So you've chosen yourself a new guardian. If such is your will. Is that bad? Bad? No, not at all. The child responded to your touch. He decided that it was finally time to emerge from his shell. This is a momentous occasion. Everything is about to change. Perhaps you feel more afraid. Perhaps you should feel anxiety about the child's future, and the future of all dragonkind. But surprisingly, my heart is at peace. You cannot delay the inevitable indefinitely, and in his wisdom, Jarsagax, why do you fucking say the whole name every time? Has already given us plenty of time to prepare for this day. She gazes at you pensively. Wherever you go, everything changes. Eternities end, some die, and others are born. All becomes new, and nothing stays the same. Who are you? It's a mystery. Don't be absurd, girl. Our commander isn't a mystery. He is results of our... Don't fucking say that. It's like fucking... Shut up, you dumb bitch. Experiment. The architect of the world who changes everything she touches. Commander is her creation, so he is also an agent of change. Yes, he does. The dragon's name grows with them as they age. The older dragon, the longer the name. Jarsagax Agabohugbo has spent many centuries in this shell. He is an ancient being. He lived in this world during his long slumber. That's why his name is so long at birth. The entire history of my people flew by in the time it took for him to grow a couple scales. Lan chuckles sadly. Standing next to this creature, I can't help but feel like an insect in comparison. I protected this cavern for many years. During my time as a guardian, he would appear to me in my dreams. I don't know how to explain it, but he would speak to me without saying a word. I'm not gonna make the reference. I've grown to care for him if he's my own child. He lowers his eyes. I know it is disrespectful to speak to a divine being in such a manner, but guardian's always lonely. He is the only family I have. Care for him. Just kill him. Raise me with a strong and innocent dragon, a new deity of goodness and order, who will make the world a better place. Now I can finally be at peace. My duty is done. You must look after the divine child. You will help him usher in the new age of a dawn of a new glorious era. Farewell, Commander, and farewell to you. Grow big and strong. I feel like the fucking like I'm the voice actor now, right? Where because obviously they don't say my name ever because they could never know what I was gonna put in. Right? I could have put big titty monster, I could put anything in there. Could have put fucking, some horrible racial anything. I think those are the first two things that comes to mind. Something horny, something racist. But I refuse to say Jarsagax Asha Yandere. Grow big and strong and kind, just like your great father. The dragon flaps his wings in farewell. I'm sorry. So where are you gonna go now? Because it's not like dragons don't really get old and die. So
I will see this through.
Right, dragons live forever till killed. Right. Persuasion. Man and woman holding hands above a cradle. The woman's face has been scratched off and her features impossible to distinguish. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Tiamat. Okay. Yep. Just, it's understandable. Looking for a highway. Comes my way. Cause I'm a true dragon child that I bored to be wild. I finally hatched. Now everyone's gonna die. Just, you know. Little dragon. Okay. So we're back to Dresden because we need to rest in the city. Gabriel looks very serious. He speaks quietly as if he does not want others to be overheard. Commander, you and I need to go to a very important meeting. I can tell you more, but I'm afraid I can't give you any further details. You'll just have to trust me. We need to go to the dry crossroads. It's not far from Dresden, but you and I have to go alone. No one else is allowed in this meeting. Let me know when you're ready to travel. I can assure you this meeting is very important. Gives you a slight wink and now silently. It will be interesting. Smiles slightly, then an eager gleams in his eyes. Yes, I think so, Commander. It'll be a long trip, but I'll try to keep you entertained with small talk. Dwarf's eyes shine with anticipation. His cryptic smile speaks volumes. There's clearly something he wants to tell you. Okay. That'd be perfect. Lady Kanomi doesn't need look nearly as confident or bold as before. Commander, what a blessing it is to have you back. Mendev is in need of your help. There's been a revolt in Nerosian. Its disgruntled nobles are completely out of control. They've proclaimed the Royal Council dissolved and arrested several of its members. Many politicians were accused of collaborating with the demons. Some were executed. Others were torn apart by the crowd. The first treasure has fled. There's fighting in the streets between mercenaries hired by the aristocrats and the guard, who is loyal to the Royal Council. Dresden has received letters from the insurgents, as well as from the loyal servants of the crown, requesting your support. But both the Royal Council and I have faith in you to elect to defend the legitimate authority. This faith is not misplaced, is it? Lady Kamoni regards you with devotion you've never seen before. If the powerful have gone mad and are spilling blood in the streets, there's only one force that can stop them: the Church. We'll appeal to clerics and intervene in this conflict. Their voice will be heard. Why would he bother saving the Royal Council? So it can keep pushing us around? I propose we publicly support the nobles. And a few esteemed elders were to depart from the council, it wouldn't be a terrible loss for the nation. Politicians have neglected their duty, but maybe the soldiers won't? There's got to be some honest generals left in Mendev. We'll ask them to bring their troops to the capital and put an end to the unrest. Yeah, fuck it. And you, true sensibly, remember that Her Majesty's servants will not forget your loyalty, or in the capital will be restored, and you will always be able to count on your extremely grateful friends. I apologize once more for the little misunderstanding we had in the past, Commander. I thank you, and I won't take any more of your time. As soon as the situation in Rosian changes, I will immediately convene the diplomatic council and give you a full report. Okay. Thank you for watching. We're going to stop here. Next time we'll start off with the... we managed to complete 3 quests today. That's pretty good. We'll probably start off with this, then go into do Reginald's stuff. We need to still... The problem is we have to still collect stuff for... I don't even know how to do the Nenio stuff, so we still need to find shit for that, because I think we have 2 of the masks in our inventory. Under all these fucking papers. Yeah, we have 2 of the masks so far. But honestly, we kind of stumbled upon them. It's not like, you know... It's not been an overly great thing. We also have the slabs we need to go turn in. Which, I'm surprised we haven't been to the center of the mystery, which allows us to teleport around them and get that done. Or maybe I did and I didn't do it? I don't know. Either way, do like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. It all helps out. I will see you guys tomorrow with more Pokemon. Got to lose all my Pokemon and... fuck, didn't we have somebody die? We had like the first death and it was like a... It was... Oh, that's right. It was Luna, the Zubat. Yeah, we're doing Nuzlocke, so if you're interested in that, do check it out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.